The rich man's face turned red with rage. "Play something for me, you black monkey." The waitress knew that this racist man was trying to humiliate her, but she had a plan. She would make him regret his words. It was just another day at the cafe until the bigoted man entered the restaurant. He sat down and immediately asked for the manager. When she came over, he told her in a loud voice, "I want to talk to the pianist. Tell her I want to hear something from her." The manager understood what he wanted. It was clear that he wanted the black pianist to play for his enjoyment. Every time he visited the cafe, he requested that the black waitress play for him, but she always refused. However, the manager forced her to do it so they could keep the racist customer. When the black woman arrived at the man's table, he motioned for her to sit on the piano bench. Although the music sheet was right there, the man did not even look at it. He took out a cigar and started smoking while looking at her expectantly. "You know, I've never seen you play before," the man finally said, breaking the silence. "I think I'll enjoy watching you play." His words were filled with malice. The woman got up from the piano bench. "Thank you for your time, but I don't have to play for you or anyone else." She turned to leave, but the man stood up, grabbed her arm and pulled her back. "Oh, I see you're a feisty one. That's even better." "Ow." "Play something for me, you black monkey," he mocked her. The woman felt humiliated, but she had a plan. She would teach this man a lesson he wouldn't forget. "All right, I'll play for you," the woman said calmly. As she returned to the piano bench, everyone in the cafe was watching. Some people supported the woman, while others thought it was funny. However, no one knew what she was thinking. The woman took a deep breath and began to play. She played a beautiful melody that sounded like a sad cry in the beginning. Everyone was captivated by the music. Even the man who had insulted her was impressed. However, the woman did not stop there. She continued playing, but the melody changed. It now sounded like the cackle of a witch. This shocked everyone. He couldn't believe that a black woman would dare to mock a white man like this. "What is she doing?" someone whispered in surprise. The woman did not respond. She kept playing until the melody changed again. This time, it sounded like a lullaby. It was a sweet and innocent song that everyone liked. People tapped their feet to the rhythm, and some even started dancing. The woman continued playing various melodies that touched everyone's hearts. She played cheerful songs, sad songs, romantic songs, angry songs, and even funny songs. She played for everyone. After an hour of playing, the woman stopped. Everyone applauded, including the man. He had never heard such beautiful music before. Now he understood why people loved to listen to her. "That was amazing," the man said to the woman. "Can you play for me every day?" he asked hopefully. However, the woman did not respond. She simply got up from the piano bench and left. The man was confused. Why didn't she answer him? What did she mean? He didn't understand it. At first he thought that she was scared of him because he was a white man. And then he realized that she wasn't scared of him at all. Instead, she was simply above him. The woman went backstage and locked herself in a room. She took off her uniform and put on comfortable clothes. Then she washed her face and looked at herself in the mirror.
She was proud of herself.
She had shown that man that she wasn't afraid of him.
She didn't care if he was white or black, rich or poor. She was a musician, and that's all that mattered.
Later that day, the manager knocked on the woman's dressing room door. "You coming out? The customers are asking for you." The woman opened the door and smiled at the manager. "Tell them I'm not here anymore," she said. The manager was surprised. "What? But why? You are best pianist. All the customers love you." The woman shook her head. "Can't keep working here. That man's words hurt me too much. I'm going to find another job." The manager nodded understandingly. "Okay, I understand. But before you go, I want to tell you that you've played beautifully today. You made that man suffer the way he deserved it. Good job." The woman smiled and hugged the manager. "Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you. You believed in me when no one else did." The woman walked out of the cafe and into the sunset. She didn't know where she was going, but she didn't care. She was free. As she walked, she hummed a tune. It was a happy melody that spoke of hope and new beginnings. The woman had played her last note at the cafe, but her music would live on in the hearts of those who had heard it. The racist man would never forget the day that a black woman had made him suffer the way he deserved it. He had thought he was powerful and that he could humiliate whoever he wanted. But he had learned a valuable lesson that day. It didn't matter if someone was white or black, rich or poor. Everyone deserved to be treated with respect. And if you wanted to make beautiful music, you had to believe in yourself, no matter what anyone else said. The woman continued walking until she came across an open field. She sat down on a nearby tree stump and closed her eyes. She listened to the birds singing and the wind blowing through the trees. She was at peace. She had found her freedom. The woman had played her last note at the cafe, but her music would live on in the hearts of those who had heard it. The racist man would never forget the day that a black woman had made him suffer the way he deserved it. He had thought he was powerful and that he could humiliate whoever he wanted, but he had learned a valuable lesson that day. It didn't matter if someone was white or black, rich or poor. Everyone deserved to be treated with respect. And if you wanted to make beautiful music, you had to believe in yourself, no matter what anyone else said. A young girl approached the woman hesitantly. "Excuse me, miss, but I couldn't help but overhear you talking about music. Are you a musician?" The woman opened her eyes and smiled at the child. "Yes, I am. Do you like music?" The girl nodded eagerly. "I love music. Grandmother plays the piano and I want to learn how to play too. Can you teach me?" The woman was taken aback by the girl's enthusiasm. She had never thought about teaching music before, but something about the child's innocent eyes made her want to share her knowledge. "Well, I'm not sure. I've never taught anyone before." The girl's face fell in disappointment. The woman quickly softened. "But if you really want to learn, I'll teach you. It'll be an honor to pass on my knowledge to the next generation." The girl's face lit up with joy. "Thank you, miss. Promise I won't disappoint you." And so the woman began teaching the girl how to read music and play the piano. The girl was a quick learner, and within a few weeks she was able to play simple songs. The woman was proud of her student. She had never realized that she enjoyed teaching as much as she did. Every day after school, the girl would rush to the woman's house to practice. They would play music together, and the woman would share stories about her life as a musician. The girl listened attentively, soaking up every word. As the weeks turned into months, the girl's skills on the piano improved dramatically. She was able to play complex compositions, and her technique was flawless. The woman was amazed at her progress. She had never seen a student learn so quickly. The girl was overjoyed with her success. She knew that she had a natural talent for music, and she was determined to make the most of it. With her teacher's guidance, she was well on her way to becoming a world-class pianist. One day, the girl's parents came into the music room. They couldn't believe what they were hearing. Their daughter was playing Mozart's Sixth Symphony, and her performance was breathtaking. "How is this possible?" her mother whispered. "She's only 12 years old and she can play like that." Her father nodded in amazement. "I don't know. It's like she's a prodigy." The parents were so proud of their daughter. They knew that she had found her passion in life, and they were determined to support her in any way they could. They hired a private tutor for her, and they also bought her a state-of-the-art piano. The girl was overjoyed with her new equipment. She practiced for hours every day, trying to perfect her craft. She knew that she had a long way to go, but she was determined to succeed. With her parents' support and her teacher's guidance, the girl was well on her way to becoming a world-class pianist. The racist man would never forget the day that a black woman had made him suffer the way he deserved it. He had thought he was powerful and that he could humiliate whoever he wanted, but he had learned a valuable lesson that day. It didn't matter if someone was white or black, rich or poor. Everyone deserved to be treated with respect. And if you wanted to make beautiful music, you had to believe in yourself, no matter what anyone else said.